Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching this video. Welcome back to the channel. So I was trying to film and I was looking for ideas, and a very funny story just popped into my head, which is how my husband left me at the altar. Okay, let's get right into it. So, March 23rd, 2019, I did my wedding. Let me advise you, if you want to get married, please, 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 don't put it on the same day. If your husband does not know the way to the church, do not put it on the same day, because that's what happened to me. So moving on, that morning, the 23rd, the morning was the trad. That same morning was also the white wedding. So everybody, my husband was early because he knew the way to my father's house. His people as well, they knew the way to my father's house because they've been there before, the day before, right? To come and drop the items that was required so that that morning everything will go very smoothly and fast. That was how I came home. We did the old traditional and everything, and then everybody was trying to run to go back to go get changed to get to the church, because church was, I think, for 11. Then I went back to my hotel to go and change my wedding gown. I retouched my makeup. As an Edo bride now, of course, I had my okoko. I had to remove it. They had to do another install something from. In fact, I took time. I'm not even going to lie. They did my makeup, they did my hair, they restyled it, I got dressed. All this while in my mind, did I call my husband? I can't remember if I called him. No, I did call him. Then he told me that, oh, they were already ready now. Their guys, they just pulled the trad clothing and then they wore their suits. They are heading to church. I'm like, let me start going. So I'll not be. To tell you how late I was, I could not snap picture when I came out of the hotel that morning, right? That was how I entered my own car, because we're not in the same hotel. I entered my own car. I got to the church. And the church secretary came out and was like, where are you guys? Everybody is waiting. Everybody is inside. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I was looking outside the parking lot. I not see my husband's car. What is going on? Egbamio. As this man left me. So, to cut long story short, I was in the car waiting. I was calling, where are you? He said, it's closed. Mind you, his hotel was just about 10 minutes drive to the church. So I was wondering what was going on. I said, I don't want. I said, do you need help to locate this place? Because just put it on your Google map. Another thing, don't use Google map when you don't know. Do not. So he said they've put the address of the church on Google Map and the Google Map was directing them. So the lady went. Later, the lady now came and said, oh, your husband has come, your husband has come. Me, myself, and I said, thank God, though, because I was parked inside the church, not at the parking lot. That was how my father marched me in. Everybody, so what I was wondering, I said, at the altar, I was not saying my husband. I said, what is going on? What is this? What manner of miracle is happening now? And then we walked straight to the altar. There was no man. No. That was how my husband left me at the altar. Where is husband? Husband was nowhere to be found. The whole church was gathered. Oh my God. I was like, this man wants to disgrace me. Not even wants to. This man was disgracing me and embarrassing me and everything you could think. His parents came. I was like, Alero, calm down. It was a really funny experience. Alero, calm down. He's coming. His dad was calling him. Young man, where are you? My daddy said, Does this boy want to embarrass me? I was like, oh my God, Bishop, calm down. We waited for, no, I stood at the altar by myself for more than 20 minutes. Hi. I started crying. I'll not even lie. I started crying. I was like, oh my God. One man, I was like, should I just go back? And everyone was like, no, I could not go back. I had to stay there. When I say the old church was filled, this was more than 100 people in the church waiting for my husband alongside me. Finally, the man came. When he came, his traditional people were still doing, if you see the way pastor shouted from the altar and said, young man, will you run down here? And he came, he was like, babe, I'm sorry. See, we were getting married there. We were quarreling on the altar. I did not want to hear anything. He was saying, baby, sorry, today saying, pastor was like, don't focus on her. Focus on me, okay? She's a bit upset, but don't worry, just focus on me. He just came, baby, I'm sorry. I said, if you touch me, young man, if you touch me, that was what I was saying. I was just telling him, like, you cannot shout now. So I was like, if you touch me, if you touch me. Pastor now said, Sister Alero, are you sure you still want to get married? I said, yes, Pastor, I want to get married. Pastor now asked him, Brother Tony, are you sure you want to get married? He said, yes, sir, I want to get married. That was how Pastor now said, okay, it's okay, that I should forgive him. We have not entered the institution. My brothers and sisters, they are already settling us in the altar of God. That's to tell you that marriage is no joke. Anyways, we got married. Blessed the wedding. It was a very beautiful experience. Even though I was angry, I still kissed when they said kiss the bride. I still kissed. And we made up. And then that was when we now went back to the hotel to snap, because the reception, we had taken too much time. The reception was equally filled, like to the brim. And the funny thing was, there were like 3 halls where we used. The people upstairs came downstairs to my wedding, that they were just shouting, hey, this is happening. I was just like, oh my God, because my wedding it was packed. It was packed. So when you want to get married, please do strictly by invitation. Don't open it for everybody. Okay? Just do strictly by invitation, especially if your parents are involved. Because I don't know where those crowds came from. I do not know those people from Adams. Anyways, that was how we got married though, and we went to the reception. It was beautiful. I think I will just insert some of our wedding pictures. It was very beautiful. Now to think all these years, we now have two lovely, lovely, lovely boys, and God has been good. God has been faithful. So back to my advice. Do not, under any circumstances, leave your husband that is not familiar with your hometown alone to use Google Map. He will not come for that wedding. Or he will leave you at the altar the way they left me for 20 minutes. Best is to keep somebody with them, or show him the place, the hall or the church beforehand, so as to avoid those mishaps. But I think that was one of the things that made the wedding so interesting. And when I think about it now, after all these years, I just burst into laughter, and I thank God that we finally got married. So that was just a little story time for me. Till I come your way next time, do not forget to like, do not forget to subscribe, do not forget to comment. I am really loving our comment section. Oh my God, it's been so interactive. Thank you all for reaching out to me for my last video. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate all the love that you showed me. Thank you so much. So till I come your way next time, bye bye.